Yes, hello.
Hello, hi.
Hi, good evening. How are
A
you?
very good evening. I am as right as rain. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I am too well, thank you.
Okay, so how was your Sunday? You enjoyed?
Not only Sunday, actually, these days I am enjoying because I am on leave for a few days. So I am at
Or
home only. Yeah.
that sounds wonderful. I think we could all use some leave or days off
Yeah,
sometimes.
sure.
All right. As you can see, I love drawing and painting. It's one
Yeah,
of
your background is full of drawing. Yeah.
yeah. I'm also a big fan of Game of Thrones. I've read all the books.
Okay.
Okay. So Subhash, what I'll do is I'll show you a drawing or a picture that I made,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll try to make a story. Like it can be something from your imagination or something from your real life,
Okay.
whatever comes to your mind. Okay. All right. So it's a boy who's cycling, and I'm sure as even now or as a child you loved cycling.
Mm-hmm.
So any
So,
experience you want to share?
yeah, it reminds me my childhood days when I used to go for tuition with riding on a bicycle. So it always happened in the morning at 6 o'clock, cool morning. So
Okay.
we all went to. There are three, four friends. We went together for tuition,
Mm-hmm.
and even while going to school, also we use bicycle. So those days reminds me.
All right. Okay. So 6 a.m. in the morning for tuitions. That's too
Yeah,
early, right?
yeah. Too early. That nowadays I cannot think of it because when I see my children, they get up at 8, 9 in the
Mm-hmm.
morning. And
Yeah.
there is a reason also because nowadays what happens, the students study late at night
Hmm.
and they get up late also in the morning. But in our days, we used to get to bed early and used to
Hmm.
get up early also.
No, I also feel like these days we have a lot of distractions as well.
Yeah, that's
You have a lot of, you don't get much time. Either you spend too much time on the phone and all, and then you think, okay, at night, let's study something.
yeah.
So when you didn't have much to do, you would study, go to school and go to sleep after, playing maybe with your friends.
Yeah, at that time there was not much to do also because only we had at night, say, we could hear songs on radio.
Hmm.
There was no TV also.
Yeah.
So there was nothing to do much.
As you said, you like reading books. So are you into fiction or non-fiction? Which
I
genre
like
do you?
generally I like non-fiction,
Okay.
self-help book, always books.
Hmm. Well, I usually read a lot of fantasy, just fiction, and not
Okay,
too much non-fiction or motivational content.
okay,
Because I believe action comes first, and motivation comes second, if you can say it. Okay.
yes,
Because sometimes what happens is we keep waiting for motivation to hit us,
yeah.
and
We
then
should not wait for motivation to hit us. Yeah,
yes, because suppose if I have to go to the gym, okay, and I'll never feel motivated to go to the gym because our brain wants us to be lazy and be comfortable,
yes,
right? So I take the action first. Even a bit of success acts as a motivation.
yes, right. For this, that the place that I told you that I wanted to visit Thailand with some of my friends also, they are also interested, and we all together made our passport, and ultimately it did not happen. Uh, we made our passport in the year 2010, and in the year 2020 it got expired, but we did not travel to anywhere.
Okay. Well, I hope you can make a new passport and go somewhere
Yeah,
again.
yeah, yeah. Once, at least once in lifetime, I would it. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. That's nice. I need another picture. So, I would want you to suppose you want to go on a solo trip.
Hmm.
Okay. So, how would you plan it? Like, you can make a story. Like, so once there was a boy, he was 24 years old, and he wanted to, explore the world, go on a solo trip.
Hmm.
So, like a story, like give some background, what will he do? How will he plan it? Maybe if he's young, how will he convince his parents? How will he, manage, you know, the travel expenses, the staying expenses? Just story. Okay, this is the picture. I mean, I told you about how to make the story, but
Okay.
just for your imagination.
Okay, so I know there was a boy who wanted to go for a foreign trip, and
Okay.
he just came out from his college after just finished his graduation, and his result was yet to declared. And
Hmm.
at the time, he thought that why not this gap? There is a 2 3 months gap is there, so I can utilize this uh, time and go for a foreign trip. But now before that he has some problem with the money, how to he where the money will come from for this all these expenses, for the traveling expenses, for staying there in the for in a foreign country. Then he thought he could get some help from his parents. There is no doubt they are also supportive of his I mean, of his plan. So
Okay.
then he thought that there has some friends who are very much they come from a well-to-do family, and they are very good friends also. They also came up with their helping hands. That yeah, don't mind if you want to go. We are there. We will definitely help you. So
Okay.
gradually he thought that okay, now money is no problem. Now just thinking that what are the places that you want to visit.
Hmm.
Nowadays, as you know that there is very easy to find out the places and how you'll go, the route or the
Hmm.
means of travel, how you can go, where to stay. So all the information he collected from net, and he
Hmm.
make a plan. He took down all the plans, that is his itinerary, in a notebook, and he
Okay.
started. Then he started buying things. What are the things that he needs while traveling? So then he
All right.
started purchasing the things, and after making all those arrangements, then he bought ticket. Actually, what he did, uh, though he was in a solo trip that he wanted to make, but he thought it be wise that if I go on a package tour, so there would be not a problem.
All
So
right.
there are so many companies are there who are offering this package tour. So he contacted with one of them and uh, deposit the money, and they made all
Yes.
the arrangement. So he went and visited and came back with lot of experiences and shared with all of his friends, parents, the known persons, and he also bought a few gifts also for them as a souvenir for those
Oh.
countries.
Okay, that was a very good story because I could almost imagine the story.
Okay.
And so that was wonderful. And I love your imagination. I love your ideas. I love how you're able to form coherent sentences, like full sentences.
Okay. Thank you.
So I think you're doing great. Okay. And what inspired you to enhance your communication skills? Because usually we have a lot of learners, like something happened to them, like some situation where they could not speak English,
Yeah.
right? Like I had a student and he was like, once in school I had to give a speech on a topic, environment, and I could not say a single word, and I was in 10th standard. And so from that point onwards, he got like phobia of talking in English, and now he's trying to work on it.
So you mean that he had to give a speech on a stage?
I think it was, yeah, I think it was a stage, or maybe just in front of the class, like an
Yeah,
activity.
that is something different. You know, when you talk with a person one to one,
Hmm.
that is not many much different. But when you talk before a gathering, it's very. I mean, there is a phobia always. It is there is a phobia. Everybody, most of the persons fear that. That is
That's true.
what it is called glossophobia.
I don't know, the fear of speaking in public.
Yeah, glossophobia.
Okay. It might be that because I don't know the proper word for it.
Okay.
I think,
So
if
this
you have
happens.
confidence, so, you can speak wherever you want, even if you speak wrong.
It happens to me also, that sometimes what happens that at our office also that some of our colleagues retires or go on a transfer, then we have to give a small speech before a gathering. So even we are asked to give a speech, we always back out from that. That no, I can say because of the fear that I may get stuck in the middle of the speech,
So,
and that will be very embarrassing for us also for me. So I thought like that I never dare to give a speech before a gathering.
okay, now I understand. Okay, but what I believe is, confidence is a skill. Nobody's born with it. So since it's a skill, it can be acquired with practice.
Yeah.
And also, self-talk is very important, especially motivating and positive self-talk.
Do you
So,
believe
it's
in speaking before a mirror will help self-talking before a mirror? That we
what I think is even more importantly than that, it is important to be uncomfortable, be in uncomfortable situations.
okay? We should put ourselves before an
Yes.
uncomfortable situation. Yeah.
Like, I joined like a few weeks ago and I was scared, honestly. It's not like, I was very confident. So initially, I made a few mistakes and it was a bit uncomfortable for me. But,
Okay.
I was like, okay, Ashi, you're brave, you can do this. Okay, you're confident. So, it's because only when you become uncomfortable, you can overcome your fear and hesitation.
Okay. Right.
I think talking in the mirror is good because, when you talk, the more you talk or speak, it helps with your articulation and your diction and your pronunciation.
Okay.
So you can do that, but you should also use it in,
So you
conversation.
mean to say that whenever there is an opportunity to speak before a gathering, I should go for it without
Yes, you
any
should just
hesitation?
go for it, okay? Be
Okay.
like, okay, Subhash, you can do this. You're brave, your English
Yeah.
is good.
As it said that we should walk through the fear, walk through
Yes.
fear,
Hmm.
not we should run after,
Hmm.
I don't
Because
know, run from
run
fear.
away from it. Yeah. The thing is, our brain is very strong, right? So,
Mm,
it wants us to be very comfortable. Okay, don't go outside, stay home, you'll be fine.
yeah. As
Yeah?
you said, that comfortable zone. So we should come out from our comfortable zone.
Yes. I think, if you do that once or twice, thrice, then
Hmm.
you won't have any fear at all. You can talk in front of, 10 people, 100 people, because you've done that before and you
Yes.
overcame your fear. But if you never try, and you know what, it's okay to make mistakes.
Yes, as you said that first we should put that is action. We should
Yeah.
go for action, then only the rest will come automatically.
And sometimes we underestimate ourselves. We think, okay, we might make a mistake, we might get stuck in between, we might fumble. But it might not happen at all. Just
Okay.
practice and do well. And all everybody makes mistake. It's fine. Just laugh it off.
Hmm.
Like don't carry it further with you. Okay, like that happened at this point, so now I'm not gonna do it. Right? So if you ever have a chance, just grab it, do your best. I
Okay.
know positive self-talk is very important.
Hmm. I
Okay,
can do
because
it.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, like I have this quote on the wall, which is, "No one will believe in you unless you do."
Yes. If
Right?
I don't believe myself, then who else will believe me?
Yes. So I'm like, Ashi, you believe in yourself, you can do this. If you have that mindset, you can do whatever you want. There's like no difficult thing for you.
Yeah, right.
No, right.
So you always keep all these things small, yeah, before
Yeah.
you. That.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think like how we feed our body,
Hmm.
like eat healthy, eat this and that. It's also important to feed our brain positive things.
Yes, right.
Right?
Yeah.
So again, I'll show you another quote that I have, which is which is thoughts influence actions.
Hmm.
Again, if you think you're going to make a mistake, you might make a mistake. Just think positive.
Right. Good. Yeah.
See, I say all these things because, speaking is an art, right? It requires confidence and it's all in the psyche. So they're people who have good knowledge, they have a good grasp over the language, they know their grammar, they know everything. But what they lack is confidence, and it can be built. It's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So any other questions? Anything else you want to share?
I just want to know where are you from?
Actually, I am from UP. Thing is, that question is difficult for me because my father is in the Air Force. So we
Okay.
kept traveling, from one place to another every 2 years. So now I have no home. I am from everywhere and nowhere.
So in that case, have your father ever had to visit this part of India, that is northeastern part of India?
I think in his early days when I wasn't born,
Oh,
he
okay.
was posted to Guwahati and all. Also, my uncle, like my chachaji, he's in the army. So I think a few years back he was in Guwahati.
Okay.
Because I was born in Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir. So ever since I was
Oh,
born, so I have been traveling, Bangalore, Chennai, Gujarat, and Maharashtra.
so you
But
travel all over India.
yeah, you can say I am very well, traveled. The thing is, it sounds good. It's like like traveling and all, but it's also sad because you lose all your friends.
Yeah, so
And
you are studying in a class in a particular place. So after 2 or 3 years, you have to move out. So yeah, sometimes it is very, we feel very sad also when we get departed from our close friends.
also, it's hard to leave your house because that's your house, and if you go there again after a few years, that's not your house anymore. Somebody else lives there.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, that's true. Also, but my parents are from UP,
Okay,
so we shifted to UP like Noida like last year. So I'm here right now, for now at
okay.
least. Okay.
So UP near Delhi, Noida, just border.
Yes, Noida is the border. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can say it's the same because because of metro, it's all connected. You can go.
Hmm. Yeah.
Hmm. All right. Sarah, it was nice talking to you. I had a wonderful conversation. I learned a lot.
Same here. It was very nice that talking to you because this is the first time I was wondering how it would go, but it went very well, and you have given me so many information that would really going to help me and to become a confident person. Yeah, right.
So you are doing very good. I love, how engaging and interactive the conversation was because, speaking is an art. So if you
Yeah.
can grab the other person's attention, I
Mm-hmm.
think you succeeded. And you've done that. Just
Okay.
read more, be positive, be uncomfortable. I think, you can speak in front of even 1,000 people. You have it in
Okay.
you. All right?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
And maybe I'll see you soon someday. You take care of
Sure.
yourself. Stay safe. Be
Okay.
happy.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye. Good night.